Hello everybody, welcome back to Wins Classic. This is just a quick update really. Yesterday, as you know, I done a video and it didn't go as well as I wanted it to, sorry. Let's take that with me. Yes, it didn't go as well as I wanted it to. It was Young'un's birthday yesterday, and we rushed to get a video done, to get the hubcaps on while he was doing his birthday messages and stuff like that. So we got the hubcaps on, and I was having a chat, and I went until I played it back today. I realised there was so much wind noise, and you didn't really get to hear what I said. One of the things I did say was the wheels. Which do you prefer better? Just the plain black wheels, or with its original hubcaps on? Because looking at the pictures, I mean, I do like it with just the plain black wheels, and I also do like it with the hubcaps. So I wanted to put it to the vote and see what you lot prefer, the black wheels or the hubcaps. Just randomly, like, you know, just some comments just to see what you prefer if you own the car yourself. What else was I going to say? A big thank you to everybody who subscribed, even Classic Britain. Thank you for your kind comments. I'm glad you're still watching the videos yourself and taking interest, as well as your private messages through Messenger as well to me. So I got you on Facebook. Big thank you to you, and like you said before, we really do need to meet up and have a proper chat about motor cars and stuff like that, and it would be nice, but you're so far away, and I don't do much travelling now. Maybe there's another way. Maybe we could do it through video link or something like that and have a chat that way. That would be nice, just to have a proper catch up instead of like doing texting through Messenger all the time and stuff like that. And we can have a proper chinwag that way. I mean, that's only a suggestion. That's up to you. But it'd be nice to have a chat, and we can talk about our rover P6s and some other cars you might be interested in as well. Because I've owned absolute shitloads of cars. So I got plenty of knowledge on a lot of cars, and yeah, we could. There's that anyway. But a big thank you to everybody who's commented. You know, your comments are all wonderful. You're all kind people, and yeah, because we need to keep these classic cars going, and because as you know, every year there's always new models coming out. We're being took over now by electric cars. I'm not a big fan of electric cars. I know it's the future, but I don't think people are cligging it properly. You know, one minute the government's moaning at you because you've got your TV on standby, and the next minute they're asking you about a bloody electric car and plug in on the night time. And I think now they're doing cars now which don't need plugging in, they can recharge themselves. I don't know. I've lost all the plot with it really, to be honest with you. I'm not interested. I still rather have something what actually makes a noise as you drive along. I mean, electric cars have been out for absolute years now. I mean, let's face it, they were out before, well, over 100 years ago electric cars came out. They didn't take off properly then. If you don't believe me, check it out yourself. I mean, you'll find out about 100 years ago they started doing electric cars, and it did not take off. Yeah. But yeah, a couple of things I do want to show you around, but I will apologise for the wind noise. It is a little bit windy again today. The things I wanted to say, which I was trying to say yesterday, was the quality of an old car to what it is of a new car today New cars today are mostly just built out of just bits of tin, plastic and everything like that. Alright, a new car is nice to have and it is nice to drive, and old cars are, well, they're old and sometimes uncomfortable and sometimes clattery and a bit noisy, but they got a charm which new cars haven't. We live in a society now where we've just throw everything away. We don't take no pride or passion in our cars anymore. Some people do, some don't. I mean, this is probably reasons why a lot of cars, a lot of old cars have lasted, because people took pride in what they owned and not just drove, you know, go out in debt for 5 years, finance, buying a new car, paying about £8,000 for it, and then about 3 years later they want to trade it in, sell it, and then when they trade it in they get offered like a few £100 for it. It does happen. So I was in the motor trade for years, and people don't realise they pay about £8 for a car, and like sometimes you go to trade it back into the same company you got it off of, and they will offer you absolutely peanut money for it. They give up all this excuse. Also, well, they come out with all sorts of excuses anyway, but yeah. But I want to go back to the Rover. I mean, we all know the quality of a Rover P6. Well, people who own them do. It's a well engineered car. It's a well put together car. I mean, the wheel trims. Let's go outside now a little. I do apologise for the wind noise. Like I said, it is quite windy. Oh God, bloody! I've got to get out of the car. Right. Might sound daft, but we'll start with the wheel trims. The wheel trims, stainless steel, proper wheel trims. Now let's go back to the cars of the 80s and like the start of the 90s. Everything was fandangled with wheel trims. The Ford Sierra came out with wheel trims, plastic bloody wheel trims. I mean, where's all the quality of cars? I mean, look at this, stainless steel, actual stainless steel. Where would you get a car now with quality? You don't see quality in cars today. It's all plastic. Absolutely everything is made plastic. Going on the inside of the car. I mean, the ashtrays, stainless steel. And as you can see, my ashtrays are nice and clean. It was a person that was a non-smoker. The cigar lighter is all still like brand new. The clock is the only thing. As you can see, if you remember, I had dials. I took it all back out, and the rev counter I took back out as well, because I was going to sell the car and I didn't want it to go with the car, because I bought all that separate and it cost me a lot of money. So I'm not going to bother putting it all back in, because the rev counter, I don't know what wires it was to connect up. Anyway, I'm not an electrician, put it that way. Worked my way around a few things, but I couldn't be bothered in the end, and I just thought I'd leave it. I thought it looks better just as it is. I thought I'd put it back original. Like I said, when I bought this car, it wasn't molested, and I thought I'd put it back original. The only thing I've done really is put this radio cassette in, but even that I might even take back out and put original radio back in there, because the original radio, it lit up, but for some reason no sound came out of it. So I might even go back to the original radio with the original speaker, because the original speaker is still there. The wife put the steering wheel cover on. She bought me this and put that on. I think that was like a couple of days after me owning the car. I mean, going to the leather interior, you won't get quality like that now in a new cars, in leather.
Any chance you can move that car just so I can clean my car today?
Yeah, I'll move it. I'll move it for you. It's alright. It's just my neighbour. He's just coming to ask if my son can move his car. Hang on a sec. Give me 5 minutes and I'll move it for you. All right?
Yeah, there's no rush.
All right. Yeah, it's just my neighbour. He wants to wash his car. Yeah, it's like I said, the leather interior is all up together. is all in excellent there, all excellent gear. It's all fine. Like I said, you won't get quality like this today in a new car. I mean, my Jaguar is only 20 years old and the driver's seat is worn on the sides. I've seen cars which are only 5-6 years old and the seats are worn on the sides. I mean, this one is all fine. And this is old, well, it's nearly as old as me, this car. So, and he's all solid, all down in there, there's no... That's the same on both sides. He's not rotted at all. It's absolutely stunning. Like I said, the side of the seat, it's all fine. Let you just have a little look. I know my wife done this yesterday while I was putting petrol in. She just let you have a look around. Yeah, let's go back this way. Right, so I'm going to end it there. It's only a short little video, just to bring it up to date. But like I said, a big thank you to everybody who's commented, subscribed. Like I said, the wind noise was quite bad yesterday. I didn't realise how bad it was until I played it today. So I thought I'd just give you a full update of what it was I was trying to say yesterday. And put it to the vote, which do you prefer, black wheels or wheel trims? The chrome, you know, the nice wheel trims, not plastic crap. See what you think, what you prefer. Just random, you know. Anyway, I'm rabbiting on too much. And like I've said in my previous videos, it's not easy to do filming. You get tongue-tied. You forget what it is you've got to say. You've got it all in your head 1 minute, and by the time you go to say something, you've forgotten all about it. It's quite nerve-wracking to do stuff like this. But anyway, I'm going to call it a day. I'm having a rest today because my wrist is hurting. So, yeah. Like I said, big thank you to everybody who subscribed. I can't thank you enough. Commenting, brilliant. All the thumbs up you've done. Like I said, big thank you to Classic Britain. We'll try and somehow try and get in touch and have a proper chinwag, so it would be nice. Yeah, so all the best to everybody. Stay safe. Ta-ta for now.